Welcome to this week's session with the Putnam County District Library, Guiding Ohio Online Grant. This week we are taking a look at an AI tool called Diffit. This is a fairly brand new tool. It was introduced in August. It's really geared at teachers, homeschoolers, parents who want to work with their students in terms of education for the most part. But it allows you to easily convert any content to different grading levels. It's basically geared at 2nd through 11th grade, and it will take these reading levels into as many as 50 different languages. So I'm going to show you here, this is the actual address for Diffit. It's the HTTPS address at web.diffit.me. So when you go to that address, what you're going to see is a screen similar to this, where you have right here in the center where it says Teachers Start Here. So you would need to click on this to get started, and then when you do that, it's going to come to this screen in terms of a login, and you will need to create a login at that point. You can use it at this point without logging in, and what you're going to see is just the top couple lines, and the rest will be grayed out. But that'll give you an idea of what you're going to see and be able to work with if you want to try it before creating an account. I do want to make note that what we are using here today is the free version of Diffit. It is free at this point. If you were to create an account, what you're going to see here is, I notice here it says I've got a free trial account until January 31st. So any account created at this point right now before December 31st is free until January 31st. After that, anytime you create an account, it's good for 30 days. And then you do have the option here to click here to get more information. So when you click here, what you'll see is this location where obviously it has the advertising, it tells you the information about what you're getting. But what you'll see is there is the ability to get this early adapter licensing. There's school licensing, and when it talks about the individual teacher license, it does talk about that they're working on this and it'll be available in January. So if you just wanted a license for yourself as an educator or parent, you could do that. So what I've got here then is I'm going to go back here to the home screen, and I'm going to go to the Start Here like I normally would do, and then what I've got is the ability to literally anything, articles or videos or any text. So I'm just simply going to type in here mitosis, and I want to do this at the 5th grade reading level, and I want to do it in English. So if I hit Generate Resources, it's going to go out. It's going to create all of these different resources because I did the first option, which is with that first option, it's giving me an adaptive reading passage. It's providing me with a summary. It's providing me with keywords. Notice I could add vocabulary words here. I can edit and I can copy. So if there was something here that for some reason I didn't want, I can edit and delete that. I would simply just click here on the edit, and notice now I can take something away. Just click here on the X. And then I go on down the page. I've got multiple choice questions that have to do with mitosis. I have short answers. I have open-ended prompts. And the other thing to notice with this is with the multiple choice and the short answer, I have the option to show answers. So as the teacher, I can click on show answers. So at this point, I have all that information. I can also translate it to a different language if I chose to. I could change the reading level. So if I had someone who maybe in my class was reading at the 8th grade level, I could move it up, or 3rd grade, I could move it down. I would then be able to export and share this out and add this to anything that maybe if I'm creating some type of a presentation, I could put this information in there. Then I do want to show you at the top, I can go start new, goes right back, so I could search for something else. I could go to get resources. Again, both of those are going to take me back to the same place. And I do have the option of my resources. And what I wanted to note here is when I click on my resources, what you're going to see is you are going to see, I've obviously looked at mitosis a couple different times. I did solids, liquids, and gases. I can go in, you can see it tells me the date of when I have done and been into these last, as well as I can click out here on the side, and I now have the option to share or delete as well. I'm going to go back to get resources one more time because I want to show you, I want to take a look at an article or a video. So if I wanted to do an article or a video, so let's say that I had, I'm going to pull this across just real quick to show you. I have this video here. This video I found that has to do with mitosis. Okay, so I've got that video. I'm going to copy that. When we're doing anything with a video, remember we've always got, I'm going to click this out for a minute, we've always got this option here to share. And when you click on that, this is where you're going to get your YouTube link. So I'm just simply going to copy that. I'm going to take this back out of the screen for a minute, and I'm going to paste that in here. And when I paste that in, maybe, let's do a paste. There we go. Paste that in. I'm going to say that I want this to be at a 4th grade level. I want it to be in English, and I'm going to say, generate me some resources. When I click on my generate some resources, what I'm going to get is it's going to take that video, it's going to take the information that is in that video, and then it's going to provide me with basically a lesson that I can follow concerning that information that you would find there. So I've got that video, I could play the video, I've got a reading passage that now can go along with it. I have the summary. It's going to give me the key words. It's going to give me multiple choice questions. And it's even going to give me short answer questions as well as open-ended prompts. So I have all of that information available. Now, one thing to keep in mind is sometimes with some videos, if they have not done the transcription part, this may not work. So you have to make sure that you have a video that has the transcription part available so that it is able to take that information and put that in. So again, I'm just going to go back here to get resources one more time so that you see that this is what the screen looks like. And again, I want to make note to you that any of this you can use for 30 days. As of right now, you could actually, it's more than 30 days because if you create an account before the end of December, you're obviously getting more than 30 days because you're getting time until January 31st. So I hope you can find this useful and helpful, and I hope everyone had a great and fantastic Thanksgiving. See you next week.